what the actual fuck is this? What happened to music that went from love to lust? The industry is out here promoting this degenerate activity, and this affects you, the listener. Did you really think this type of music has absolutely no effect on you? Did you really think you're in the clear from this degenerate activity? It's just music, right? Well, you are dead wrong.
The industry doesn't give a fuck about moving your people forward. Have you niggas rap about gun violence, keep you niggas in the hospital and dead? Have you bitches rapping about twerking, keep you hoes in the club, bad bitch, boss bitch mentality, keep you hoes delusional, mentally unwell, and out of therapy?
I know this clip is a comedy skit, but what happened to music now? It went from this to this, this to this, this to this. Butt booty licking, worthless sex giving, money riding. I know the black community is often targeted for the music industry getting worse, but this doesn't just happen overnight. Years and years of increasing degeneracy has surrounded the Western society. America, once one of the most patriotic, strongest nations, is now falling apart with its sex life culture. California used to have one of the strongest reputations of a successful life, a state, no matter the situation, you would never consider leaving. But now, it's one of the most prevalent areas filled with this mess, this junk. Music is just a reflection of the culture, and yet it's one of the most powerful tools to impact viewers to their views and standpoints in life. These depressed, isolated artists have backstabbed themselves with this amount of fame, and now all of a sudden you follow their message of a dream life. It doesn't matter whether or not you agree to listen to it for fun or not, because billions of people have been affected by the music industry, and it's not gonna stop.
Music, at the end of the day, especially a lot of the modern music that is being made, a lot of it is propaganda. A lot of it, the actual frequency of the music is frenetic. Like, I don't know, sometimes if you listen to modern music and it's just kind of like, it puts you on edge. You just feel like a little off.
All these different rappers not thinking about the lyrics of what they were saying, bro. When I've heard nothing but lustful actions towards women, because I was listening to that music, guys, I was more prone to actually have sex before marriage, you know what I mean? Because you have to realize that our subconscious mind holds 95% of our brain, bro. 95% of our brain is controlled by the subconscious mind.
Your subconscious mind is the most impactful part when trying to manipulate your brain. It stores these little things that you picked up unconsciously, and it just sticks, dramatically affecting your future actions, especially if that thing is being repeated numerous times.
If you start with the brainstem, shocks and loud bangs will trigger the brainstem reflex. The basal ganglia responds to pleasure, whether a sound is pleasant or unpleasant. The amygdala is where emotions happen: sadness, happiness, anger, fear.
I remember when I used to be the biggest Prime writer because of all the Prime ads and the health conscious advertising that one of my favorite YouTubers, KSI, promoted. And coincidentally, at the same time, Prime popped off. I was in my super health conscious nerdy era trying to eat the best while working out in the best way possible. Even when I found out that Prime could actually cause cancer, I still bought it, like the writer I am. And it took a deliberate conscious commitment to stop this small addiction. That's how powerful my subconscious mind was. And yet, I didn't realize this was a problem until I spent hundreds of dollars on a stupid little hydration drink. But that really got me thinking, what else is affecting my subconscious mind in darker ways? And when I dove deep down into all of my problems, I realized something. There's this one form of media that I didn't even notice, which affected my subconscious mind, and it was through this music video that really opened my eyes. Look at all these views. Hundreds of millions to billions of people have listened to these Billboard hits, and they are all being subconsciously manipulated. This verse in the song WAP: beat it up, catch a charge, extra large and extra hard. Put this pussy right in your face, swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I wanna ride. I do a Kegel while it's inside. Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This pussy wet, come take a dive. It's literally talking about sex, and billions of listeners have actively listened to this, thinking it's just a song. Then explain this exponentially growing number from 82.3 million customers in 2020 to 220 million customers paying for subscriptions of explicit content in OnlyFans. That's right, with the rise of degenerate music, a similar similar trend in internet pornography has also seen a rise, with these Instagram baddies selling their souls to make millions off of these desperate men. The music industry perfectly knows how to capture your attention and capture that subconscious mind to come back to and listen to their agenda over and over and over and over again until you move on to the next degenerate song and repeat the cycle.
Repetition is key when it comes to learning. Just like exercising builds muscle, repetitive patterns of thinking or doing things will reinforce those pathways and those connections in the brain associated with doing that thing, so it'll become easier to recall. It's basically flagging to your brain at the cellular level that, hey, this is the thing that keeps coming up in my life, so in order to be more efficient, I need to reinforce this and do it better.
Repetition is how humans retain memory and learn. And here's the thing, they've kept you trapped in this cycle of what's considered modern day music. Not only that, but this repeated action of streaming these songs gradually normalizes these actions over time. Money and fame poison the minds of those seeking to capitalize off of this degeneracy, and music is one of the most powerful yet hidden ways to fuel this fire. Is this big bubble booty butt worth living for? All the cheating, the scandals, the drugs, and this dopamine flashing, sensorless life worth living for? Instead of working towards your own personal success, you sell your soul, your money, to those trying to capitalize off of you. All they're doing is getting rich without you realizing it. They understand your inner desires, and they understand how to normalize and bring that side of you out to full-scale monetization. Resist that path. No matter how catchy and how good these modern day hits are, beware of a message hidden behind the covers of the lyrics.